Once you've arrived in New York City, the real fun begins. New York City is in constant motion, and there are always events, shows, and activities to take part in. In order to make the most of your trip, knowing your way around the city is essential. Here are some useful transportation tips to help you navigate the concrete jungle. The easiest way to get around the city is walking. Manhattan is extremely easy to navigate once you get your bearings straight. Numbered streets run east to west, and the numbers get higher the farther north or uptown you go. Avenues run north to south and decrease in numbers the further east you go. The distance between avenues is roughly 2.5 blocks. If you're trying to find a specific address, it's useful to know that Fifth Avenue divides Manhattan into east and west sides. So the further you move from Fifth Avenue in either direction, street addresses will increase and be designated with an east address or a west address. It's easy to cover a lot of ground during the day, so be sure to wear comfortable shoes. It's not uncommon to see professionals walking in comfortable flats and then slipping on high heels right outside of an office building. UT student Jessica Hamilton visited New York for a networking seminar over spring break and said keeping a pair of flats in her purse was a lifesaver. If your desired destinations are too spread out to travel by foot, New York's extensive subway system is by far the easiest way to get around. Operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the subway is a great way to get around Manhattan, and you'll feel like a real New Yorker. The subway can be intimidating at first, but it's pretty simple. First, you'll need to buy a Metro card from the machines located in the subway platform entryways. There are 3 types of Metro card options that can be purchased with cash, ATM cards, or credit cards, and children under 44 inches tall ride for free. You can purchase a single ride ticket for $2.50, or buy a refillable card worth $10 or $20 for multiple trips. However, if you plan to use the subway for at least one round trip per day, your best bet is the Unlimited Ride Metro card, which costs $29 and will give you unlimited rides for 7 days. Once you've purchased your Metro card, swipe it through the turnstile and simply locate your platform and hop on the next subway. Voiceovers and illuminated signs inside the subway car announce the approaching stops, so you'll be sure to get off at the right place. Once off the subway car, you can change trains for free as many times as you like, as long as you don't exit the station through the turnstile. A great tool to have is the New York City Subway app, which you can download onto your smartphone. The app has maps of all the subway lines as well as descriptions of where each line stops and connects. Traveler Enrique Ramos says the app is an awesome idea.
It's a great feeling to know where you're going. I can easily pull it out and use my phone to check where I need to be. It's a great app to have if you're using the subway system.
The subway system is quick and cheap, but it can also be extremely crowded. If you prefer a little more space or you have lots of luggage to deal with, a taxi can be a better option. Taxis are on duty 24 hours a day, and the cabs that are available for hire have their sign illuminated on top of the vehicle. Taxis in New York can't be called for or scheduled, but your hotel doorman can hail one for you. Just be sure to tip him the customary $1 or more for doing so. Cab fare is calculated by both time and distance, so it can be a little confusing. Each fare starts at $2.50 upon entry and increases by 40 cents for every fifth of a mile or 60 seconds of idling in traffic. There is also a 50-cent state tax on every fare, a $1 charge during 4 to 8 p.m. on Monday through Friday, and a 50-cent charge every night after 8 p.m. All taxis accept cash and most accept credit cards. Be sure to tip your driver 15 to 20% and extra if your driver helped with bags or luggage. When leaving the cab, be sure to get a receipt, which will have the cab's medallion number on it. The medallion number, also found on the illuminated sign and license plate, can be used to locate the cab if you accidentally leave something inside or if you have a complaint to report. Whether you hail a taxi after a fun night out, brave the subway to travel across Manhattan like a real New Yorker, or simply walk around town taking in the sights, keep these tips in mind and you'll have no problem getting from place to place and seeing everything New York City has to offer.